Can you imagine just sitting there eating your Rudy Tooty fresh and fruity, and then all of a sudden the earth opens up right next to you?
You know, growing up in Florida, yeah, sinkholes can be scary, but I think that's a pretty good bet that it was weather-related. 10 inches, I don't know, maybe coincidence? Up next in sports, we'll have the latest from the league with the Tennessee Titans and Atlanta Falcons this afternoon. Tide head coach Nick Saban and Vols head coach Butch Jones going tag team? I'm not talking pro wrestling, but rather talking schmack with beat reporters. The latest Golden Nugget sound bites and more next in sports.
We got kids.
You know, I always get a really good feel in a game when they run that first, you know, zone extra. You don't know what that is, and you know, they don't get anything. You know, with the nose flat heads the center, and 5 technique knocks the guy back, and a linebacker fills, and you know, and that's their bread and butter. So to be able to control that with our front 7 was really, really good.
Tide head coach Nick Saban getting technical while praising his line play and deprecating reporters last night as the Tide rolled over 4th-ranked LSU 30-16. Derrick Henry rushing for 210 yards and 3 touchdowns. LSU's Leonard Fournette, meanwhile, limited to just 31 yards and a late garbage touchdown. The Tigers dropped to number 9 in the poll. Clemson is now number 1, upending Ohio State. Well, greetings and salutations. Good Sunday night. The collective postmortem from Vols Nation on last night's 27-24 win over South Carolina. A win is a win, no matter how ugly. For a 3rd straight time, Tennessee pulls it out over SC with a late field goal. And the defense holding off a late Gamecock rally with a turnover. Afterward, Vol head coach Butch Jones scolding a reporter for questioning a Vol 17-point lead early that was whittled down to just 3.
You know, I'm never going to apologize for winning. You know, this is a hard-fought game, and we're playing a good football team, and I give South Carolina all the credit in the world. They're on scholarship. They're going to have success. We're still building. I'm proud of our players. I'm proud of our program, but we need to start being positive around here because we got kids that are giving it their all every single day, and I'm not picking on you. I've just been waiting for everything.
Way to vent there, Butch. The Vols now prep for North Texas's Mean Green Saturday at Neyland. And on that note, there's no word as to whether Mean Green tight end Marcus Smith will play. He went headfirst into a concrete wall in North Texas's loss to La Tech. Now, per the Mean Green Twitter account today, Smith suffered a lower back injury, and that's very good considering they carted him off the field there last night. The Twitterverse has been on fire for much of this afternoon with what's unfolding on the campus at the University of Missouri, where Tigers head coach Gary Pinkel is apparently backing dozens of black football players who say they'll go on strike to fight ongoing racial issues in Columbia. Now, a campus group called Concerned Student 1950 has been calling for Mizzou President Tim Wolf's ouster over matters of race and alleged discrimination. Roughly 30 football players have said they won't play in protest of Wolf. Today, Gary Pinkel expressed solidarity on Twitter by posting a picture of his team and coaches locking arms. His tweet reading, quote, "The Mizzou family stands as one. We are united. We are behind our players," unquote. Today, Wolf responded by saying that, quote, "change is needed," but his statement made no mention of any impending resignation. NBC Nightly News will have the very latest developments on this in just a few minutes. Till then, to the league. And after a 6-game losing skid that cost their former head coach Ken Whisenhunt his job this week, this afternoon, the Tennessee Titans won in dramatic fashion in overtime for interim coach Mike Mularkey against New Orleans. To the lights we go. Drew Brees going long for Brandon Cooks for the 38-yard touchdown hookup. It would be 14-3 Saints at this point. Still in the first, the Saints DBs botch a would-be pickoff of Marcus Mariota, but Delaney Walker catches the tip ball and scores on the 61-yard play. 14-10 Saints now. We're going late to the 4th. Titans down 8, and it's a touchdown pass. Number 3 for Mariota. This one to Justin Hunter. The Titans get the 2-point conversion. Both teams miss fourth-quarter field goals to win it, so it goes to OT. Mariota finishing the game-winning drive with his 4th touchdown pass of the day. This one to Anthony Fasano. 34-28 Titans. Mariota went 28 for 39 for 371 in his first game back from an MCL sprain, and a very happy Mike Mularkey winning his debut for Tennessee. All right, We'll have more now on the Falcons. They're playing as we speak. It's the afternoon's late game from San Francisco, where the Niners have benched starting quarterback Colin Kaepernick in favor of former Mizzou Tiger Blaine Gabbert. 17-13 Niners late in the third quarter. We'll have highlights after Sunday Night Football tonight here on NBC. The NFC East's long-standing rivalry of Philadelphia and Dallas at Jerryland. The Cowboys on a 5-game losing streak with the absence of quarterback Tony Romo. Philly still smarting from their loss against Carolina, but coming off a bye week. Here's Eagles safety Malcolm Jenkins.
You get right into the limelight. The whole nation's watching. It's a divisional game. And so when you talk about fires being lit, you can't hide in these type of games.
And our coverage will begin here a little after the top of the hour, right after NBC Nightly News with Kate Snow. You saw Jimmy Johnson win his 5th race of the season today at Texas Motor Speedway in NASCAR's Race for the Chase. We'll have highlights and reaction for you after the game. That's Sports Eyewitness News at 6 continues right after this.